This is performance yoga. Performance in body, mind, and soul. This sequence is conducted by Kitura. That's me. In this video, I guide you through 4 postures to target the anterior chain. Tadasana, high lunge, then we transition into a quad stretch, and then we move into a posture to target your hip flexor. You can end with me in child's pose or carry on with your own freestyle practice. Thanks so much for joining me for this quick 10-minute sequence. I'm starting at the back of my mat in Tadasana. I step forward with my right leg, straighten both the front and back leg, interlacing my fingers behind my back as I bring my front body forward over my right knee. Releasing any tension that I'm holding in the back of my neck, and slowly I start to bring my hands up towards the sky, increasing the stretch across the front of my shoulders. This posture can have quite an intense feeling in a lot of parts of the body, so I make sure that I am breathing, inhaling and exhaling through my nose. Slow, deep, steady breaths. Checking in with the front knee to make sure that it's not locked out. You can hold this posture for 15 to 20 seconds. As I take a few more deep breaths in this posture, I see if I can sink down just a little bit farther, lifting my hands up a little bit higher, and on the next exhalation, I slowly bring my body back up. With a big bend into my front knee, I drop the back knee down to the mat and bring my arms up to rest on my front leg. Make sure that you're getting that knee over ankle alignment as you bring the arms up into crescent lunge or low lunge. Bring your gaze up towards the sky. Bring your arms back a little bit farther and bring your focus to your breath. Feel the right hip crease moving back as you drive the left hip flexor forward. We're only here for a few more breaths. And when you're ready, tucking the back toes under and optionally lifting up the back leg. If this is too much for you, at any time you can drop the back knee again. And if you can, hold on just a little bit longer. And when you're ready, dropping that back knee if it's not already down to the mat. Reaching your arms all the way back behind you and lifting up the back foot. If you have a strap, this would be really helpful in this position if you're not quite ready to be reaching all the way to your foot. If you are, good on you, and pull that foot in as close to the body as you can. Full disclosure here, I am on 2 yoga mats, so if you need to stop this video and fold over your mat or grab another mat, do whatever you can to make sure that this knee is comfortable on the ground like this, because it can be quite taxing. Make sure that you're checking in with your breath, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. We're here for a few more breaths, so hang tight. And when you're ready, release that foot back down to the mat. We're going to be toes tucked under. Push your weight back all the way. Hands come behind you. Right knee is at about a 90-degree angle, and you're going to push the hips up towards the sky. So just that little bit of lift in the hips can be a big, big stretch throughout the hip flexor. Holding this posture as steady as you can, If you have blocks or any other props you want to use, it can be really helpful underneath your hands to just give your body a little bit more height. Holding here for a few more breaths. And releasing everything down to the mat. We're going to bring the weight forward, walk through a wide-legged forward fold all the way to the left side. We're right into our left foot forward Parsvottanasana. So again, interlacing the fingers behind the back, pushing the hands down, and bringing the front body over the front leg. This time you should be left leg forward, so bringing the face as close to that left knee as you can. Start to bring your hands up towards the sky. Give yourself time in this posture. Take it slow and check in with your hips. Make sure that you're pushing the left hip crease back and the right hip crease forward. Double check that you're not locked out on that front knee, that left knee. Make sure that there's just a little bit of a bend in it. And when you're ready, bringing those hands even higher up to the sky, dropping the head even a little bit closer to the front leg. Your front leg might even be getting a little bit shaky in this posture. I know mine began to bounce a little bit as I thought about coming out of this posture. So engage the legs, engage the core, bring the hands down to the mat, and big bend into the front knee as we come into our low lunge. Hands come to the knee, rest the back foot flat on the mat, and arms come up into a crescent lunge. Tilting the gaze up towards the sky, bring your focus to your breath. Hold here. Again, yogi's choice. We're going to have the option to tuck the back toes under and lift up the back leg. Keeping those arms high and strong. We're here for 3 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, one more deep inhale. And on the exhale, drop the back knee. You're going to reach back or reach for your strap. Find your balance and pick up your back foot. Again, interlacing your fingers over the top of the foot. This is both a quad stretch and a stretch across the shoulders. As you sink into this posture, you can begin to pull the foot closer to the body, pulling that strap a little bit closer, bending through the elbows, whichever variation you're in. Hold and breathe. When you're feeling equal and even on this side, you can release the foot back down to the mat, shift the weight all the way back onto the right foot, bring the left knee to a bit of an angle, and push the hips forward. Again, if you have blocks or props that you want to add into this posture, that's great. You can put blocks underneath your hands to give your body a little bit more lift. Push the hips up as high as you can. Slow, steady breaths. We're almost done. When you're ready, shifting your weight forward, tucking the left leg back underneath the body and coming in to rest in a child's pose. Knees together or knees apart is your choice. Thank you so much for joining me in this sequence. Namaste.